Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, October 31st, and I'd been talking for about 5 minutes thinking that the camera was on. Welcome to Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Okay, so today we have Halloween and Samhain, whichever it is you practice, All Hallows Day. Because last night, All Hallows Eve will be tonight because tomorrow is All Hallows Day, right? That would be All Saints Day, November 1st. And then that is also followed up by All Souls Day on November 2nd, also known as Los Días de las Muertas, the Day of the Dead. And it's my birthday, yay! I love Halloween season. Anyway, so let's get moving. The numbers of the day are 31 and 17. Now, we don't get 31 a lot, a little bit less than half of the months of the year. We get 31. It's about 3 and 1, so 13 would be information being expressed. So, identity with information, or expressing data, expressing travels, expressing joy. I said joy. Children, creativity. And the number 17 is the wish card, so it is the Aquarius card. It's hopes, dreams, friends, wishes, social groups, society. Okay, and I almost want to say the elites. So this is like a special group. Okay, so the way those numbers break down, 31 breaks down to 4, and 17 breaks down to 8. So we have 4, and we have 8. Okay, so you're trying to establish a foundation somewhere, and 8 is represented by the 8th house. So trying to establish a therapeutic foundation. Scorpio is legacy, inheritance, so this could be establishing a home, establishing a base, like I was saying, power and control and achievement, success in something. In what? Well, the number 17 is about legacy. Okay, legacy, this is your name, your tradition, what you will pass on. Okay, I almost want to say, what is your pleasure? What is your legacy? What is it you love to do that you specialize in? So a lot of you guys will be dealing with property, inheritance, wills, taxes, therapy, all kinds of therapy, psychological, physical therapy, and some of you for addictions, because Scorpio is also the sign of dark things. So this could be like gambling, sex, drugs, pills, drinking, anything that you do too much for. So somebody is stepping up and getting control of themselves. It's like, I need to do this. I wish I could do this. So this is cemented in. This is a permanent foundation for the rest of my life. Okay, so Moon in Capricorn, determined, responsible, disciplined, persistent, ambitious, and powerful. Okay, this energy, this Moon energy, you're going to feel like getting organized, doing things that are practical. And with the 31, finding out information, running errands in order to get control. Some of you guys will be controlling the feeling of devastation that you have, and that is thanks and partly to the Moon in Capricorn, because Capricorn energy doesn't talk a lot. They like to show their feelings. Like, you know, if you're ever in a relationship with a Capricorn, they may not ever say, I'm sorry, or they may not come to you and be like, look, I need to talk to you, unless they're just getting a point across. They're not touchy-feely, they're not emotional. They would rather buy you a car, you know, buy you balloons, buy you flowers to show you that they love you. it'd be kind of hard to get them to say, I love you. Okay, but when Capricorn is in a relationship and they're committed, they're generous and giving, extremely loyal, okay, they take care. So you may be helping somebody take care, or you may be helping take care of somebody. Oh, and like I was saying, Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio at 27 degrees. Now, God, a sign of the times. When it goes direct, it will be November 20th. Okay, so 3 weeks, guys. And I know you guys are already in that energy, and a lot of you guys may have in the last 3 days or so, or even today, there's been a monkey wrench in things, okay? And it's not somebody else that's doing it to you. It's your own monkey wrench, like, oh, say you forgot your wallet, or you forgot some important paperwork, or you forgot a key item that you need in order to move forward on something. You forgot to bring something. You overlooked something. And that is so prevalent with Mercury in retrograde. Okay, with Mercury in retrograde, this is a challenging period where you're going to have opportunities to heal, grow, and move forward. Okay, and with any retrograde, it's going back or looking back. Okay, and the retrograde can also bring back things from the past. Okay, something that you thought was dead might just rise again. Okay, a person, a place, a thing, a situation, an idea. This is a second chance to do things right, but you're going to be, I want to say, you're going to be in deliberations, because retrograde also means reflecting inward. So there's not going to be a lot of talking. And with it being in Scorpio, the water Scorpio is pretty silent anyways. They're more of an observer. So you're going to be thinking, reflecting inwards, and you're going to be making a lot of observations. Now, the fact that it's at 27 degrees, that would be a balance in the partnership, or a balance in the fantasy, or balance in the destruction. Whatever seven, whether it's in regards to heaven or hell, or, you know, fantasy and devastation, angels and demons. 27 also equals 9. Okay, so 9 is forgiveness, unconditional love. It's also an ending and a purge. Okay, so there could be all kinds of things going on. Now, it doesn't go... Wait a minute. Yeah, it's going to be in retrograde until November 20th. And then it will go direct at 11 degrees in Scorpio. Okay, so here in Hawaii, it's going to be 9/11 in the morning. Now, guys, I've been seeing the numbers 911 quite a bit, pretty much every day, along with my 77s and all the other numbers in their random orders. So I'm kind of looking at it, 11/11, and we're coming into the 11th month. So there's going to be at least 3 days where we're going to have an 11/11, just with the numerology on the day and the date. I'm not even counting the transits and the degrees that they're at. Okay, so with Mercury retrograde, Mercury rules communication, all communication, and travel, right? Physical travel, mental travel, spiritual travel, financial travel. It could literally put a stop to something by throwing a monkey wrench in something or delaying it. And also at this time, anything that was not fixed before the retrograde, it might start acting up. And with it being in Scorpio, it might just die. I mean, your phone could die, your TV could die, something electronic could die, including your car, because Mercury is also representative of travel and vehicles of travel. So expect the unexpected. There's going to be a lot of mechanical mayhem Okay, and misunderstanding is a big one too. Misunderstandings in communication, or maybe if you're silent because you're busy thinking, you may not say anything at all, and somebody can take that as, or they can take that in the wrong way. And don't buy, don't sign during Mercury retrograde period. You do not want to buy anything, and you do not want to sign any contracts, because you could have missed something because of the miscommunication factor, and things have a tendency to go wrong at this time, especially in the shadow. So like I was saying, a couple of you guys may have been experiencing in the last 3 days some mayhem going on. And the energy will be strong for the next 3 weeks, and then November 20th, I think you will be able to be completely out of the shadow by the end of November, and then you'll be safe to go ahead and sign, go ahead and buy, go ahead and take that trip. And if you guys are planning something, in terms of the paperwork, cross your T's and dot your I's. I mean it, every little detail, because you could forget one that could, I just saw 1102, that's my birthday. I've been seeing my birthday a lot. There could be that one detail that, you drive 30 miles to go take care of something and you don't have the paper, or you forgot your wallet at home and you're not going to go back and drive 30 miles. You're just going to have to go home and be disappointed and set it for another day, right? Okay, so cross the T's, dot your I's. If you're printing up something, edit, proofread, and proofread again. Proofread twice, okay? Do it twice so you can do it right. Then we have Mercury in Scorpio retrograde, trining Chiron in Aries. Chiron in Aries is at 2 degrees. I just explained Mercury retrograde to you guys. So a trine is working in harmony with. So these energies are working together. Chiron retrograde in Aries at 2 degrees. It's taking an intellectual approach to what is going on, to what is ailing you mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Okay, so you can talk yourself down in your head because it is retrograde, right? Both these planets are retrograde, so it's about who you are. So you could be telling yourself, nope, I'm not going to go there. Nope, not going there. And you could be, instead of actually going there, you could just say out loud, like you're voicing an intention. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to lose my shit. Don't panic. Whatever happens, don't panic. Know that everything is perfect exactly as it is, and that things are breaking down, or you're missing something, or you can't do something for a reason. And also know that this is a set time limit. Come November 20th, wait a couple of days and you should be clear of Mercury retrograde energy to move forward. Okay, so just resign to yourself. All right, it's only a couple weeks. If I'm forced to take a break or forced to wait, well, I'm how many years old? I've waited how long to do something? I can wait another couple of days. It's not a big deal. Okay, as long as you don't make mountains out of molehills, you should be all right. Then we have the moon conjuncting Jupiter in Sagittarius. So that is a generous and protective nature. This is, I got you. I'll help you. I wish I could help you. Or what can I do for you? Or just let me know what you need. That kind of deal. And with 23, that is the number of confidence. So somebody is there. They're ready to help you in any way that they can. Okay, so some of you guys, you may be a little bored and you need something different. Okay, this may be, I want to say Groundhog Day, where things go on and on and on and on, and there's no variation. And with Jupiter and Sagittarius, Sagittarius is very adventurous. So we need something new. We need some progress. Okay, if we can't get progress, then we need something, a new avenue that could possibly open up the door to progress. Whew, holy crap. So I did explain all the numbers to you, yeah? 27 to 23 and 23. Okay, so 27, 9. Let's see. That's 9, and that's 2. And that's 23 would be 5. Okay, so 23 is the number of confidence, and it's also ideas of partnership, ideas of harmony, or ideas of balance, or, you know, traveling for balance. I want to say running errands, or in regards to errands. It also equals 5, which is big changes, okay? Changes, surprises, albeit not necessarily the best surprise, you know, like I said, you know, you travel 30 miles and you get there to get something that you need, or because it's Scorpio season, you're dealing with wills and funerals and properties and all that, and you forget something as simple as your birth certificate, so you can't go through with it. Okay, so that may not be the best surprise. You may surprise yourself like, God, Fawnette, how could I have forgotten that? It was the most important thing, and I forgot. Okay, so with some of you guys, I have to say, we just had the new moon in Scorpio. We're in the sun in Scorpio energy, but with the moon in Capricorn, it can be especially spooky Halloween. Our greatest fears, cruelty, torture. So you guys might be seeing a lot of grotesque Halloween decorations this year, especially with, you know, Pluto being in Capricorn also. Ooh. So I thought I was going to do a reading on the new moon in Scorpio, but I don't think I need to. Basically, the daily readings are making it very clear. Okay. That would be it for that deck. Damn, that's loud. Okay, so these are mostly up. They're this way, so they would be reversed. Wow. Okay, so we have a card with a reverse card and 2 reverse cards, so I have to read them like that. This one is reversed also. So I will put this one here. Okay, so first card. The Coffin. The Coffin signifies beginnings and endings. Okay, coincidentally not on the original tarot cards, like in the Rider-Waite deck, which I don't have. I just gave it to a friend's daughter yesterday. I guess hers got ruined or destroyed by somebody, so I gave her mine because I don't use them a lot, and you know, you have to have cards given to you or bought for you. So I gave her that gift yesterday, and she was pretty stoked. I hope she gets to use it. So the 19 card is the Sun, I believe, in the tarot deck. So it signifies growth and that all is well. And for some of you guys, something ending is wonderful. Something coming to a close is wonderful. Knowing that something is coming to a close lets you know that you need to be patient. Okay, like I said, everything is perfect. For others, there is a funeral that you are tending to, or either you're arranging a funeral, you're going to have to arrange a funeral, or you're dealing with taxes and will and estates and properties and possessions of the person that has passed away. Okay, with the retrograde period, you could be talking about people from the past too. Poverty reversed. Knowing the end to this cycle. Oh my gosh, this is a 10. So this is a 10 and this is a 10 too. Poverty reversed. Normally, poverty means barely being able to meet the basic needs. I mean, just like desperate. Yeah, desperate. So when something happened, when one door closes, another one opens. Okay, signifying completion of a cycle, moving forward with something new. Okay, growth, movement, new karma. Okay, and then poverty being reversed on it. This is the end. This is the end to your desperation. It feels like an answer, or something was answered, or you got an answer, or you've realized the answer. Distant horizons and main feminine are reversed. So for some of you guys, there is an end to lack of opportunity. There is an end to a relationship with a feminine. Ooh. Main female and distant horizons. This is travel and adventure, creating a service, healing, ideas of healing, moving your anchor, looking for a place to anchor, taking flight. So it appears that Mercury retrograde is going to put a damper on you. Although you're going to be able to control yourself and not play the victim, even though something has closed its door, you're also aware with Mercury in retrograde, it's possible that you're not going to be able to move forward until Mercury retrograde is over. And like I said in the beginning of the video, the point of that is you know that that period of time is going to end. Okay, so use this time wisely, reflect on yourself, think about your intentions. Now that one road has closed, is it really closed? Was there absolutely nothing else you can do? There was no other option than to put something to rest or put someone to rest. For some of you guys, you may have to travel for a celebration of life for somebody. Could be like I'm getting family reunions also with this. It feels like a lot of you have been so stressed out that you're wondering when your abundance is going to come in. And it feels like there's an end to your poverty, an end to your desperation, an end to wondering, an end to floating in limbo. There we go. Not being unsure of where to put your anchor. So somebody's losing something, or somebody lost something. A person, a place, a thing, an idea, a possession, some money. Let's get some clarification. Okay, so let's clarify coffin. I want to clarify coffin first. Ooh. Okay. So we got Five of Swords clarifying the coffin. So for some of you guys, this could have been manipulation, or you could have convinced yourself that if this ends, I'll just go elsewhere. I don't know where, but I'm not desperate. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to go far. Some of you guys, I was going to say, you may experience some manipulation. A red star. Venus in Aquarius. Having many interests. Defeat, depression. So there's an overwhelming sadness in several areas in your life right now. And you might be shedding a few tears privately behind closed doors. Okay, Six of Wands is reversed. So there's something happening right now. You're not over it. You don't know how to react. You're trying to detach and remove yourself from an attachment. Holding back the tears. Yeah, literally holding back the tears. Scorpio is Scorpio. They don't show. They've got a game face too. You will never know what a Scorpio is feeling unless it's discussed. And then they'll show you. They'll show you with their stinger tail. But privately weeping, I couldn't do anything. Because Six of Wands this way, this is 11, 11, 11, right? And that is a manifestation portal for a goal, something that you've been working on, a past accomplishment. You're being honored. So with it reversed, for some of you guys, this could be a shameful death. Somebody died. They weren't the best person in the world, so they didn't have a lot of people coming to honor them. There might be people skipping out on the funeral. And for others, you may have had somebody pass away that you may have known them in the childhood, in your past, and their funeral is coming up. When you heard that they passed, you were kind of shocked. But the thing was, the shock was minimal because you only knew this person in your juvenile life, and you've grown up and you've been in adulthood for so many years now, and you did not have them in your everyday life. You don't know how to feel about it. You're kind of, I want to say numb. You're kind of numb. Or perhaps it's that you're trying to kill off the feelings in order to not feel the pain. This person was once important in your life, but they hadn't been active. Still, this is a family member or a good friend or somebody that you were close to when you were younger. So you're kind of torn and probably feeling guilty, like, you know, I shed a tear, but how come I can't cry more? That could be what this is that you're crying very little, and you're, you know, with the Mercury retrograde, you're going inwards thinking about the death or the end of something. Lovers, the very next card, number 15. Yeah, it kind of looks like somebody's going to be stuck in their mind, thinking quite a bit about this death has affected them in a surprising way. It's not affecting them in the usual. It feels different this time. And it could be just because you're more mature and enlightened, so these things are more easily understood. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so some of you guys are holding back the tears. Others of you are completely numb. You don't know how to feel. And yet there's another group who doesn't really have any feelings about this at all. They're so removed. They could have been estranged at one time. This could have been somebody that you walked away from. You're definitely on pause, just because of the sheer amount of reverse cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 cards. More than half of the cards are reversed, so that's kind of like, I want to say stuck, but not really stuck. Maybe backpedaling or thinking back. That could be shoulda, woulda, couldas. I should have done this. I should have done that. Don't shit on yourself, okay? Like I said earlier, everything is perfect as it is. Okay, we have lovers. Lovers is attached at the hip. It's temptation. It's also victim mentality. Okay. Making the right choice. Staying in your integrity. Not being tempted. Not viewing this as being victimized, okay, but standing strong. Gemini is light, airy, and communicative. I'm hearing silence, and I can't can't remember what it was. It was that guy. It was that guy with the puppets, the ventriloquist. Silence! I kill you. Silence! I heard silence, infidels. Silent night. And then we have the Emperor that flew out onto this set of ideas. The Emperor is about achievement. It's Aries energy. Aries energy. Oh, yeah. Never mind. That's next week's horoscope. But anyways, Aries. Aries is the achiever. This is the leader, a hero. For some, it's somebody who's powerful. They're bringing my eyes to the eagle, the golden eagle. But is it an eagle or is it a phoenix? You see this right here to the left of his chair. And then also there's a couple more over here. So they actually look like an eagle eye, golden eye. Those look like planes in the air to me. Overpass, passing over. Video footage. Satellite video footage. The eye in the sky. Lighting up the dark places. Charismatic. This can be angry too. This can be war. Aries is ruled by Mars, which is still currently in Libra, so it's go justice. And for some, it's injustice. I'm kind of undecided. They're bringing me to the Emperor's face, and the Emperor kind of looks like... He doesn't look mad. He looks puzzled. The Emperor also wears a mask of power as he sits on the throne with his scepter. So you could be suffering silently under the surface. I forget what bird it is, but that bird, there's a specific kind of bird that will sit on the branch and will freeze to death rather than asking for help. They just literally lay down and die. And that kind of feels like what's happening here with some people. For some of you guys just want to lay down and die somewhere. Whatever hit you took, I'm hearing spectacular hit. It must have been a spectacular hit. And yeah, they did bring me to this, the red star in this card again. Five of Swords is manipulation. But with that, I also get swords, knives. This is shots fired. They keep bringing my eyes back to this red star, So it's either China, or it's shots fired, or it was I don't know why they're telling me Cinnabon. I was getting like Unabomb? Cinnabomb. They are fucking with me today. Let me take a look. Red star. There's some deals going on behind the scene. The red star may be... Red can be about getting busted. It can also be about anger. but it can also be about fortitude and courage. This person who passes or has passed or is about to pass, this person was a very controlling person. They may have run an empire. And I'm still looking at the birds. Maybe and they're showing me this yellow star. And I just heard Brigadier General. I don't know why. That has nothing to do with planes and birds. Brigadier General. Sacrificial lamb. Sacrificial lamb. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Okay, well, we already saw this. Can you... Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the info. Can you give me current info? They're bringing my eyes back to these two golden eagles, eagle eyes. Sharpshooters? Sharpshooter. Taken out by a sharpshooter. Wow. This is not the greatest reading, guys. Somebody here is really having some issues with the Lovers and the Emperor. It's directly related to this, but I was clarifying this. Making wise decisions. It looks like the Emperor decided to strike. Some lives were sacrificed. The star over here, that's a wish. I wish I had somebody to blame. I wish I had somebody to target. Okay, so the sacrificial lamb can be the target. I know they just had that mission, yeah, where they blew up, who was it? Osama bin Laden's son. The potential next ISIS leader. So yeah, I'm still hearing Alan Parsons' Eye in the Sky. Eye in the sky, looking at you, I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, looking at you, I will cheat you blind. Wait a minute, what is that? Buzz. That's funny, I've never seen that before. There is a circle in the middle of this wall under the window, and it looks like a bee in the hole. It's like your future still exists in the portal. Honeybees are busy. They're very social animals. They gather, they hunt, they treat their queen. But they're worker bees. They're drones. And it's in the wall. You see that little, I don't know if you can see it right above my thumb. There's that little circle with the bee in it right there. It's kind of like activities in the hole. Bees are busy. So the beehive. The beehive acting on executive orders. So, and we've already seen this on the news. It's like they pulled together a missile strike pretty fast there. Okay, because they knew they had to get a grip. Making a decision to get a grip. This is 15. This is about, Lovers is about alchemy. It's also about patterns and habits on a daily basis. So for some, this can be the power behind the throne, not revealing how much power you actually have. And also, too, there's always somebody watching the emperor, always somebody waiting to oust them, to take their place, to steal what they have, to steal their empire. Defense, defense, defense. Defending ourselves, many plans of action. There could actually be drones. Surveillance. So this is like drone footage of something, or footage of something. Video. Maybe something was live, or there's some kind of video, but Moon in Capricorn would be scandal. Risk of a public scandal. Your greatest fears, cruelty, torture, wanting to be recognized as a superpower. So the correct action would be to gain control over the situation. And for others, you may be just putting on a mask in an attempt to hide any of your feelings, which is not the best choice. Okay, because what happens when you have all these thoughts and you don't express them? You blow up, right? And there's a danger in that, with this being the Emperor card and the attachment to Aries and Mars. So you could literally be just sitting there numb, trying not to make everybody else sad, not knowing what to do, trying to get a grip on yourself. Okay, so you may be trying your best to stay grounded for somebody else's sake. So judication, and I always want to say judification because basically this is a presiding over if blank, then blank. Like if these terms and conditions or rules are satisfied, if this meets the criteria, then we can move forward with proceedings, or we can proceed, or you can proceed. It is reversed. So there could be some new information that's being suppressed, not being allowed to come out, or somebody decided to stay quiet. Mum's the word I just heard. Okay, so this is... Ooh. So we've got 3 cards reversed. So somebody's saying silent because they're doing a lot of thinking. They could be getting psychic downloads. They're really trying to divide their emotions from the facts that they've experienced in order to... Do I? Don't I? Do I engage? Don't I engage? Do I speak up? Do I not speak up? Okay, so they're kind of wavering with Mars and Libra too. Your tendency to take action will waver. Like, you'll feel strongly like you want to do something, and then, you know, the next day you're like, I don't want to do anything. It's kind of bipolar. It's like all or nothing, which is also a Scorpio trait. All or nothing. Okay. The thing is, there's something that's being suppressed, something that's being secret, something that's not coming out, or you may not know what to do about a situation. So you're thinking, you're in your head, and you're not saying anything. Okay, you're trying to put things together. How can I take care of this? The world is unlimited opportunities, and the 3 of Pentacles is work, cooperation, harmony, teamwork. It's also do it yourself. Okay, King of Cups is the considers the emotions. They've got a lot of strength. Oh. I want to say they haven't decided. The jury is still out. In time, things will come together. You really want to be self-made. You want to do something by yourself, or you wanted to do it by yourself, because there's many ways to do it. You can figure it out. But there's somebody here who wants to protect you. Now, this person may or may not have an addiction. Drugs, alcohol, the drink, gambling, sex. There's something that's repetitive, obsessive, and addictive about them also. And you have history with this person. This person has put you through some fire. They're very intense. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, protection. King of Cups wants to protect you. So you have somebody who's supporting you physically, mentally, spiritually. They're there in person. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is in person. So you are physically working with this person, physically traveling with this person, physically taking care of errands with this person, taking care of business with this person. Yeah, it looks like they support you 100%. Okay, so these, the psychic downloads, when they're reversed, yeah, 3 of them, psychic downloads. So basically, there's a lot of thinking going on, and you're basically on automatic with Capricorn. Yeah. You're on automatic, and with the Capricorn energy, that's what this is. You are compensating for emotional difficulties, trust issues. Okay, so you're not doing any work. Your mind isn't working. It's kind of blank. That's why I was saying you're kind of numb, maybe feeling kind of numb. Very detached energy with this, but you're not speaking about it. And then in 2 or 3 days, either this happens, or you integrate this energy, or that's when these take effect. Oh my God, yes! Look at this. Wow. Okay, so unlimited possibilities when you work together in a team. Somebody loves you very much, and they want to help you and protect you in order for you to get control over this situation. This has got to be your partner. Your partner's taking control. And the thing is, you and this person, you may not have been sure. You may have been wavering in if this person actually had your back. They probably don't talk, or they're not emotional, but the fact that they're doing something for you, and this is big. This is an illegal issue that is pending right now. That's not, you may have gotten notice of fill in the blank. Notice of lien, notice of foreclosure, notice of vacancy, notice of evacuation, that kind of deal. So you could stunned, yeah, numb. Some of you are numb, and some of you guys are just stunned, like, what the fuck, really? As if I hadn't been traumatized enough. Now I'm getting kicked when I'm down. Okay, but that's it. That's it. You're staying neutral, staying numb, staying stunned until you can process these emotions. So it might be 2 to 3 days before you can completely get a grip on your feelings, because most of you have to go to work. Okay, so you have that time period where you're going to be working most likely by yourself. Think while you work, though, okay? Don't forget to think while you work. Hell, whistle if you can. Whistle while you work. It might make things go by faster. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and 2 of Discs. Guys, 6... This is payback. For some of you guys, this is 6 is a number from the past, and it's healing. 6 of Pentacles, earth energy. This is about energy. So, healing energy from the past. This is payback. This is karma coming back to you. Somebody's paying you back, or you're paying somebody back. Maybe you're paying back this person who's wanting to help you. Because, you know, we got 3 and 3. You kind of wanted to do it yourself, and you were trying to figure out a way to do it for yourself, or a way to go around whatever this stipulation, term, clause, or whatever is being presided over. Can or no can. It looks like you might get a call from an old boss. This could be, this right here, this could be the father coming home. This could be an old boss or an old coworker, somebody you used to work with previously coming home. This could be your old martial arts instructor or yoga instructor. This could be from, oh God. All right, this could be an old side bang. Sorry guys, this could be somebody that you used to sleep with. I just heard, I might like you better if we slept together. I might like you better if we slept together. But there's something in your eyes that says maybe, and that's never. Never say never. So this person might be coming back for a closeout. You might pick up with them, but this is to see if you have learned your lessons from the past. Okay, if in fact that is the situation. But this is something of a material nature coming back from the past. Like for some of you guys, like I don't know, maybe your parents used to have like a station wagon, and you see a station wagon on the street and you go, oh my God, that's the exact make and model. So things from the past, energy from the past should be appearing. And somebody might be really generous with you. Oh, look at that moon in Taurus. We do have the full moon in Taurus coming up on the 12th of November. That one is going to be at 19 degrees. So, you know, that could be very well when this happens, or this could be I think this is happening now, because, you know, the Scorpio energy has to do with death and the dark side, all things dark. Beginning of something dark, and I mean the end of something dark and the beginning of something that's light. Okay, when you don't panic, you can move forward. Because honestly, you can't think when you're angry or when you're crying. And right now, you're neither. Okay, so this is a good time to think about what you need to do, who you can contact. Maybe you're calling up a past coworker or somebody you knew from the past and going, hey, let's get a project together. Can we, I don't know, start a class, start an online class, offer a course, write a little book to sell. This is definitely a return of energy that you gave out previously. And it doesn't have to be in the same way. Like if you lent somebody $20 3 months ago, they might come back and bring it back to you. Or you lent somebody $20 3 months ago and they show up today and they're like, man, you know what? I'm having trouble with getting any finances. I can't pay you back in money, but is there anything you need help with? And you can be like, yes. As a matter of fact, I need my house painted. I need my yard trimmed. I need my truck detailed. Things like that. So there's opportunity here. There's opportunity and success in the generosity of another person, okay, coming for you, because at one point in time in either this life or your past life, you've helped this person and they've not forgotten. They want to give back to you. And then we have Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Guys, tutu. Can you say grandma? This could be grandma. I owed you this. Okay, I'm hearing I've owed you this. So somebody's coming back. Two of Wands is a decision. Both of these are decisions. Two of Wands is decisions. It's having a goal and planning a strategy to get you to that goal. How do I change things? Well, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? I want to go here. Okay, so let's backtrack. To get here, first you have to do this. When that's done, then you have to do this and then this, you know. Going back and reviewing past successes and trying to estimate what needs to change, or trying to gauge maybe the goals weren't my goals, and my intent wasn't specific enough. So there's a fine review of details and plans and redoing. Look, there's a change. Yep, changing obligations. Two of Pentacles is also a decision. It can be a checks and balances. And it could be a bill. This looks like this almost, I want to say, payment plan. How do I pay this back? Taking action on a goal. So there's a cleanup here in finances. How do I clean up my financial obligations? So some of you guys might be looking at bankruptcy, taxes, real estate, trying to refinance or budget the money better. I heard flying by the seat of your pants. So yeah, a lot of you guys don't have like an IRA account or a trust fund or a college fund, that kind of thing. So some of you guys may be looking at how to invest your money wisely so you get good returns, okay, and taking action on that. I want to say spreading it out among many. And I'm also hearing portfolio. So this could also be about the stock market, placing your, investing your money wisely, not putting it all in one basket, but having some here, some here, some here, and some here. Having many financial obligations, but small ones, right? Some of you guys are cleaning up your credit or paying off a bank loan, a student loan, credit card. Yeah, so there's definitely like cleaning up of the credit or a purging of items on the credit. This person is going to help you with your financial obligations. It's like suddenly they got a fire under their ass because they're bringing my eyes to the two torches over here. They love you. And the fire was getting my eyes in here too. A hunk of burn-in love. So they burn for you. They really burn for you. And some of you guys could be, you know, burning, this kind of burning. King of Cups and Two of Hands. So, you see how he's holding his face? He's kind of like, oh shit, what have I gotten myself into? What have you gotten me into, heart? So there's a financial obligation here that somebody wants to pay for themselves, but they're not going to get to do it. You've got a partner. They've got a partner. They've got somebody who wants to help. Bad health. Boy, are you stressed or what? Are you tripping? Are you freaking out? Are you losing your mind? Are you injured? Are you sick? Do you have something that's got you down? You're down, okay? You're down physically, mentally, financially. For some of you guys, this is the deathbed. This is the number 31, which is also the number of our number of the day. What did I say it was? Transformation, ideas, expressing ideas. Ideas being expressed. Identify. So somebody might be like, oh my God, I have no idea where I'm going. What road am I on? Where am I? Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me up, letting the days go by, water flowing underground, into the new again, after once in a lifetime, water flowing, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. So this is like Time may have flown by while you were down for some kind of reason, either mental, physical, or spiritual injuries. Excuse me. I want to clarify bad health. This could be, you know, like I said, spiritually, mentally, physically. It could be psychological. Oh, there it is, the stress. Okay. Clarifying bad health, we have 8 of Cups. There is something that is bugging you. You may have had to make some kind of a sacrifice. For some of you guys, it may be having to stay down, not being able to work, not being able to be independent, not being able to do anything. Okay, I just heard damage incorporated. So it's basically there's some damage that has been done to you physically, mentally, or spiritually. Pick one, or, you know, combinations of any of them. There's something that was toxic. It's bugging you. It's weighing on your mind. You're having a hard time coping. This is an 8. Somebody may have told you that you have to make some kind of sacrifice, and you've been, I want to say foul mood, but no, it's more like sadness and depression. Like, oh, you're stunned. You're stunned at possibly, you're looking at possibly having to give something away or give something up. Somebody could be financially sick, and you may be having to sacrifice some personal pleasures in order to help them. King of Pentacles, okay, this is the investor. This is the energy investor. They got time, they got the money, they like to work with their hands. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the moon is in Capricorn right now. Okay, so this is basically... you feel like I can't ask. There's definitely some kind of status that you're so worried about, that you're stressed out about. Like I said, could be taxes, could be inheritance, could be a property matter, it could be an accident of a relative, or even yourself. You may be bedridden. For some of you guys, this may be house arrest. For others, this is when I'm down and feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through. Help me. Need you. Sometimes I wonder where I've been. Who I am, do I fit in? Out here on my own. Yeah, so you could be stressing. There is something that you have to do, possibly some financial obligation that you might end up having to make a lot of sacrifices for. Somebody wants to help you do it, because we got so much protection and payback in terms of whatever it is that you're dealing with. But it's like now you're stressed. You're like, oh my god, it's stunned, it's devastation. I can't ask this person to give this much to me, you know. So where do you go from here? Oh, I'm gonna get a final card from here. Let's close this up because we're already at an hour. Let's get a final conclusion, please. Message and Journey came out reversed. I'm amazed at the amount of reverse cards that's coming out right now, especially with the Kipper deck. It's so Mercury retrograde. Okay, so Message and Journey are reversed on this. So it could have been that this is positive, dropping a line, and taking a trip. No communication, or not communicating, and I already said silent. Silent night. Okay, and journey. Journey is arrivals and departures, physically taking a trip. This person may have issues. Whoever this Six of Pentacles is, whatever action plan and obligations that you guys are, goals and obligations that you're going to take care of, it seems there might be some issues with the phone. Like you're trying to get a message to them, and there's something going on with the phone that they're not getting their messages, or you're not getting your messages. The check, okay, so I'm getting the check is in the mail, and then somebody else saying the check has not arrived yet. So this Mercury retrograde could, oh, didn't we have that big old mail truck crash? So somebody might have had a check in there. So it's a little detoured on the journey. Some of you guys may be wanting to go home, or you need a break, but you're not talking about it. This is in your head. You're in your head big time. And then also too, it gets silent. I'm still hearing silent. Like there's no discussing. You don't need to discuss what has to be done. You already know. And there's this question, even though they said they wanted to help you, it seems to be a bigger sacrifice than you initially thought. So there's this question for them, should I invest? Should I take that plunge? They don't know what they want to do either. They're not sure if they want to invest that much. It might have been more than what they thought they were going to invest, hence the sacrifice. For some of you guys, if you are physically taking a trip, double check your itineraries, double, triple check everything, because it's Mercury retrograde, right? That's basically Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Especially if you're traveling, and like I said, message with journey, traveling, like somebody's itinerary could disappear. Somebody's itinerary could disappear, and then somebody you work with previously can be like, oh, I still have a copy. So this could be, yeah, this could be paperwork disappearing. Where the hell did it go? And this could be somebody saying, hey, don't worry about it. I got a copy from way back when. Remember when you emailed me? That kind of deal. Arrivals and departures. Ooh, for some of you guys, besides being silent, somebody might just up and leave you. I know we had the Mars transiting the nodes, and technically it ended yesterday, but we're still in that energy with Mars and the nodes. It's still going to be around for like, I think about 4 or 5 days. So there's still time, and somebody could suddenly decide they want out. Okay, and not tell you. So this is reminiscent of a Dear John letter. It could also be, you know, the person who originally wanted to invest in you could say, no, that's too much. They could walk away and leave the situation, leave the relationship, and not say a word. They could just gone, up and gone. Well, that sucks. All right, let's wrap it up with one card. Okay, 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. 2 cards from the Archangel's deck from Doreen Virtue. Okay, so first card, Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, so if you're not panicking, that's pretty much them helping you stay calm or telling you it's going to be okay. Everything is perfect as it is. Calm down. Okay, and then you have, you know, those physical and emotional feelings. That's why you're not panicking. So this is kind of like, yeah, you're not panicking. You're just kind of, you're trying to be present and not freak out because, you know, if it's meant for you, it will always be for you. Something will happen. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. I think I had said something about writing previously. Details. I think it was yesterday I was getting that you might be logging something or tracking something or following something and making notes, writing it down, like, you know, like in a journal. Creative writing. So for some of you guys, you may have found out not too long ago that, or you may have known that you are a fluent sweet talker. Okay, this can be the Venus, what was it, Venus and Mercury yesterday. Let me double check. Yeah, Mercury conjunct Venus. It should still be conjunct Venus because that was only yesterday, and it should conjunct Venus for a couple of days at 27-9. So, charm of speech, balance between mental activities and love of art and beauty. So that's sweet talk. Sweet talk. Okay, so you could literally have a flair and charm for words. You could have had this urge in, let's say, what is it? The moon is in Capricorn, so that would have been 1, 2, 3. You know, in the last week or so, you may have been thinking about writing something down, or you may have had sparks of genius, and today you may sit down and write it out, or you could be just making a daily journal like what it says, because there's a lot of people that are in treatment, that are in therapy, that are in, did I say, yeah, drug treatment, rehab. There's also people that are in physical therapy. The thing is, this also talks about keeping track. Okay, so if you've got a lot of things on your plate, make sure you write them down and go over your list 2 times, 3 times, and make sure you didn't forget anything, because, you know, Mercury retrograde, you tend to forget. So write it down. All right, guys, I'm going to close this out. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween.